Okay, the next assignment that we're going to be working on is using the flash, or in this case what we're going to talk about is using fill flash. So we're going to be using the small little flash on the camera as an additional light source. Please try really hard to never use this flash as your main light source. It's okay to use this as an additional light source to help you fill in the shadows, okay? So we're going to take a couple pictures here. I'm going to take one just of my scene back here without the flash on, okay? And very contrasty, nice shadows in the background, but you know, not much light can get into the shadow areas around the bottles. I'm going to do that same picture, but I'm going to turn the flash on, okay? Now before we start playing around with the flash on, we have to get into the menu. And it's on the first menu screen all the way down at the bottom, and it says Flash Control. And we can hit the Set button and gain access to the flash control. So we can turn the flash on and off, or we can adjust the output built-in flash function setting, okay? And we can adjust a couple of different things in there. But the biggest one we want to be able to adjust is the flash output, or how much power is coming out of the flash. Now this looks very similar to your light meter with the -1, -2, +1, +2. So it looks the same way, and those indeed are one stop apart. This is set at 0 right now. So we're going to take that picture with the flash set at 0. And you can see the flash went off, and it lit up the bottles quite a bit. It added a lot more light to our situation, okay? But I don't want to have that much light. I like the way the flash looked, but it's too much. I want to turn it down and make it darker. So I'm going to go to my menu, go to my flash control, scroll down, built-in flash function setting, go down to flash exposure compensation, and then with my arrow keys, I can go -1 or -2. I'm going to go -2 so we can see the difference. Don't forget to hit set, and you can see that it's set at -2. And now I can gain access to my camera again and ready to shoot this picture. And that's nice because it's just filling in a little bit in the foreground. Not too much light, not too bright, not too overdone, like the previous shot will be very bright in the foreground. That shot, we're just using a little bit of fill. So we're using this small light source to kind of help us out and fill in the shadows. Now this is really good for doing pictures of people where you're using predominantly the available light that's in the room or in the scene wherever you are. Remember, you don't want to use this flash as your main light source. So you want to turn that flash exposure compensation down to -1 or -2. Now on my camera, my flash exposure compensation is almost always set to -2 because I just want a little bit of light to maybe get in and light up the person's eye sockets or under their chin a little bit, or if they're wearing a baseball hat, I want to be able to get some light up into their face a little bit. Just a little bit. Remember, this is fill light, not your main light. Okay? So I'm going to try some things, experiment with the flash power settings or the flash compensation settings, plus and minus, and see what the difference is with the output of the flash.